What's up, guys? Jake from OneHive bringing you War Recap 74. We're almost at the three-quarter century mark as far as wars goes. This one, as you can see there, was a blowout. This moves us to 69 wins. Haha, yeah, I know, it's funny. 69 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties. So 69, 3, and 2 is our record. Not bad. I'm not even going to show you our bases because, as you can see, they got 35 total stars and 47 attacks, so there's no sense in looking at what they did. But we'll scroll through here. You can see that, pretty standard stuff. We ripped up all of, not, I think maybe one of their Town Hall 9s was not 3-starred, possibly all of them. And most of their Town Hall 10s were either 3 or 2-starred. I think their very top one, we only got 1 star on 1 or 2 of those. But Town Hall 8s, Town Hall 10s got screwed. We had a maintenance break, which wiped a lot of my replays I wanted to show. So I've got 3 Town Hall 9 attacks for you. The first one here being from a new member, Trixie. And I wanted to show you here, right here, when he goes to lure the clan castle, he drops 2 hogs. And I've been seeing this a lot lately, of people dropping way too few hogs to lure the clan castle. Essentially, he wasted 10 troop space there because he didn't lure anything with them. If you're going to lure with hogs and you have to kill 1 building to get them in range, bring 6 hogs. Don't bring 2, don't bring 3, don't bring 4, bring 6. If you're not going to do that, leave them all together because you wasted a lot of space there. But I've been seeing it a lot lately, so I wanted to point that out. Now you'll see the troops are coming out. Spread his golems pretty good. That one on the left, I would have spread a little further to the left, had it sent into those cannons over there, because you can see you're losing some DPS to those cannons and whiz tower over there, and your golems kind of bunched up. But besides that, it was good. Another thing about this raid is the spell placement's a little too far forward, a little too anticipating where the troops are going to be, and some of them were standing outside of it. Try to drop them a little further back to where when you drop them, your troops are getting the benefit. Like that rage there, they're just barely in it, and a few witches are standing outside of it. And especially this heal that Trixie drops here, way too far forward. It's on the skeletons there. The skeletons heal does nothing for them. Any pinprick is going to kill them. Eventually your troops move into it and get the benefit of it, but just a little too much anticipation on the spells and they're not getting the full benefit. But besides those few tweaks, you can see here, they're just ripping through this base. He's got a golem still tanking up top and a golem tanking down low, taking those hits, and that's what won this raid for him, is the fact that his golems went around the outside, backed up by his DPS, sort of like we've talked about in past videos, and took the hits while his DPS cleaned up. And as you'll see right here, it's only about 4 buildings left. We'll fast forward a little bit. Plenty of DPS to wipe those buildings out. At this point, his skeletons are doing a lot of tanking because he's still got a few witches left. So awesome job, Trixie. Make those few adjustments. A new member that's looking good and getting better every war. So good job, man. The next one we're going to look at is, you guys probably know him. He has made some videos in the past. Firelord Jono, tearing up their number 18. But I wanted to bring this one to you for a couple of reasons. One, it's an awesome attack, and 2, because FJ makes the same mistake with the hogs. Right there, you'll see 2 hogs dropped. If the clan castle is in range to where when you drop those hogs and they're attacking the first building, you can get by with 3 or 4 hogs. But if it's not, if it has to kill it, like here, you can see that 10 clan castles, or that 10 troop space, got him like 4 archers lured. So it got him nothing in essence. Go ahead, bring 6 if you need to. It's worth it to go ahead and complete the lure, because you're going to see here later on, his P.E.K.K.A.s, his heroes, all that have to deal with the clan castle troops in the core when they could have been dealing with it up there by themselves, okay? So remember that, guys. I've been seeing that in a lot, not just these 2 guys, a lot of our guys' raids that are trying to lure with hogs. They're not bringing enough hogs. Drops his golems, a good spread there. He has witches up in the center toward tanking. Here, I don't think he brought enough wall breakers because his P.E.K.K.A.s actually had to, and his heroes had to go all the way around to these openings. But luckily, some key spell placement by FJ saved this 3-star, because right here it's looking pretty shaky. But that jump spell pulled everything back into the core where he wanted it. You'll see he's having to engage those clan castle troops now, but a nice spell placement there with a rage. So that's going to really get those taken care of quickly, and a nice heal placement there to keep everything up while all those defenses are shooting at him. and he's having to deal with those clan castle troops because of the faulty lure. But you'll see there those good spell placements, and one more coming up is, in my opinion, what saved this 3-star for him. Now his troops are getting to take out the core, and they're going to take it out pretty quickly. But right here, I think he probably wanted that jump spell for the backside. But the fact that he saved this rage, again, key spell placement, in my opinion, allowed him to continue with his 3-star. If those had to sit there without that rage and break through all these walls, I don't think he would have gotten it. So awesome spell placement. You'll see the P.E.K.K.A.s get in there, finally take out that storage and get a swipe or two at these Teslas. And then there's only the 4 or 5 defenses left here, and he's got a golem up. The fact that he's got that golem up and that balloon there was pretty key as well. His Archer Queen's still up. He has just enough juice left to finish this raid out. So rough start, but some awesome spell drops sort of saved that. So great raid, FJ. The last one we're going to look at is also by Town Hall 9. That's a new member, all powerful. He's taking on their number 15, and I want to stop before we start this video or this raid and break down this base and show something that he did that sort of goes back to some of the videos we've talked about in the past about breaking the ring and the way what made this successful. Now he's a Town Hall 9 attacking a Town Hall 10 with Inferno Towers, okay, and they're centralized. And you'll see here, it doesn't matter where you attack this from because this guy has a ring structure. The rings are going to continue all the way around the base. This was a cleanup attack, so he knew where some things were. He attacked from here, so we're just going to break it down from where he attacked at. There's a Tesla in this location and a Tesla in this location. So he knew that going in. So again, that just continues the ring. And if there are giant bombs in these red dots here as well, so he knew that as well. But basically, if he sends his hogs in right here and just sends them in normally, okay, they're going to continue around this ring, and they're going to go from defensive building to defensive building all the way around, and they're going to be getting picked off by the Inferno Towers and every other defense that gets a chance at them. If you do that, there is no chance of a Town Hall 9 3-star in this base, okay? So what APF does that is crucial to making this a successful raid and makes it a special raid that I thought needed to be shown was he cuts off this this ring with some balloons, okay? He drops balloons in these 2 locations. They take out the Teslas, and I believe on the bottom it actually takes out the mortar as well there. The Tesla on top gets taken out. The Clan Castle troops stopping from taking out that Wizard Tower there. He wanted it out as well. But what that does is it breaks the ring to where now when he sends his hogs in and they clear out this one compartment, they're going to go to the core, okay? And that's the key to when you've got Teslas, especially at Town Hall 9 taking in with hogs, you've got to get to the Infernos ASAP. If you don't, if there's any time for them to work on your hogs, they're going to pick them apart. So in order for this raid to be successful, you have to break the ring, and he does it with loons and does a great job taking out those Teslas and allowing for that when he releases his hogs, they're going to take out this section that he drops them in, and then the next stop is the core, okay? Then some nice spell placement, and it's all going to be gravy after that, because if you look at the other defenses around there, they're not very upgraded, okay? So let's watch it live here. He drops the loons up top, takes out that Tesla, down bottom gets the bottom Tesla. As you'll see there, the Clan Castle kind of screwed him. He dropped some hogs here to back up his balloons there, because he could see that the Clan Castle troops were going to stop it from really breaking the ring like he wanted it to, sort of like it did on the top side. But gets the lure done, sets those giant bombs off that he knows where they're at, and then he's going to drag the Clan Castle troops up and take them out. We'll stop for a drink of beer while he does that. Okay, he's going to drag these guys up, and then, you know, it's an important part of this raid. It's not as crucial as what he did setting this up there, breaking that ring, but he's also going to use the golem technique that we've covered in videos past here to take out the queen, because she's a level 7, not super high, but high enough that, you know, combined with those Infernos and the X-bows, that she could cause some problems here. So he drops his golem, couple wall breakers, predictable path here, drops the Barbarian King. They're going to go right inside there. As soon as that's dead, the queen actually locks on now, jumps over that wall. He rages his Barb King. The queen's dead, and here come the hogs, okay? You're going to see here it takes out this compartment like we talked about, and now from there, that's a perfect rage to propel them in there onto that multi-inferno as quick as possible. It's dead. Again, even before he drops the heal, he drops the second rage to get those inferno towers and those X-bows dead. At this point, it's over, okay? If you'll remember what we talked about earlier, this is almost like a Town Hall 8 level defenses minus that core. Now, his hogs are just going to clean up. They're going to run around that level, I think it's a level 9. Barbarian King's not going to do a thing to stop them. So what he did to prep this base is what won it for him. Had he not done that, that core would have ate his hogs alive as they ran around this ring. But awesome job. That really shows these are the type of recruits we want, guys that get it. You know, they understand how the game works and how they need to attack a base to be successful. So really nice job, APF. Keep it up, man. That's it, guys. Again, just another blowout of a war. Pretty boring. You'll see here the next war. I don't know what it is, but these guys had a lot of Town Hall 10s, but nothing like this next war we've got coming up. These next guys have 27 Town Hall 10s. We have 7. So that's going to be an interesting one. You're not going to want to miss the next war recap video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, Jake from OneHive, trying my best to help everybody suck less.